First, we're going to talk about setting up styles in Microsoft Word, because styles in Microsoft Word are similar to the styles in InDesign, and if done properly, then we can actually pull those styles in InDesign and use them. And it would be useful for you to know how to use these styles, because you will they will be useful to you when just setting up a report for any class that you might be writing a report for. So we've got a Microsoft Word document here. In this case, it's a report on Russian constructivism that I pulled from Wikipedia, so I made sure it said by Wikipedia. So in order to style this, the first thing I'm going to do in Microsoft Word is I go to Home, and then I go to the Styles pane, and I click open the Style pane, and it looks like this. And you'll see some basic styles. You'll see normal, you'll see heading 1, you'll see heading 2. There's also a title and a subtitle. Emphasis, and if you want to italicize something, strong if you want to make something bold. What else do we have? That's most of it. So normal, heading 1 and heading 2 are paragraph styles. They are based, and title and subtitle are paragraph based styles. So you click anywhere in the paragraph and that style will be applied to it. Emphasis, strong, and most of the rest of these in here, most of the rest of these, but not all of these, are styles that are character-based styles, and so I can select a piece of a paragraph or even just one letter, and I can click on them and make them happen. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click in my document. I'm going to edit, select all, and I'm going to start out by just setting everything to normal. Okay. There might be a better way to do this. I'm going to hit Command Z. So there are some instances where we already have character-based styles. So for instance, this is a character-based style. I'm going to hit strong, and that style is now applied. I'm going to just see if there's anything else in here. That may be the only instance. The Young Lady and the Hooligan is a title, so I'm probably going to do that. Kino I, movie title, emphasis, and I would want to go through and do this. There's a journal. Again, the journal's mentioned there. So you would want to go through and any title, left contributors, Storm Over Asia. There's another film. Dynamic City. Lenin and Electrification. Though they're a little sloppy here, we wouldn't actually need those. There's a poem. Okay, and so on and so forth. I'm not actually entirely certain that left would need to be italicized in every instance, but okay. So I've gone through and done that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select Edit, select all, and then I'm going to hit Normal, and you'll see that the bold continued to stay bold, and if I went down to the italics continue to be italic because they're character based rather than paragraph based. So they override the paragraph controls. Okay, next, title. Byline, I'm going to do a subtitle. Okay. Now, the standard is that paragraphs are indented, and then there's no additional line space afterwards. So I'm going to click on this paragraph that says normal. I'm going to go to normal. I'm going to go to modify style. And first of all, I could change the font that I'm using. I can change the size that I'm using. I could make the whole document bold if I change this, or italic. What I want to do is go not to format. I have, let's see, spinning beach ball of death. One must wait for that. So I could do specialized things here. These are more likely to be used for character-based styles than paragraph-based styled, except possibly for headlines. Click cancel. I'm going to go to paragraph. Under paragraph, so I'm working on aligned left as opposed to justified. Outline level is considered body text. So indentation is what I want. I want to indent the first line. It's not going to matter so much what that indent is here. For whatever reason, this is coming up as centimeters. I could make this 2p, and I think it will work. And I can click OK. Not a valid measurement. Okay, so 0.25 IN. Let's see if that works. Click OK. Click OK. And you'll see that all of my paragraphs are now indented. Generally, the first line is not indented, and the first line after subheads is not indented. So I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to go to normal, and I'm going to go to, no, I'm going to go to current style is normal, new style based on normal, paragraph, call it normal, no indent. And I'm going to go down to paragraph, and I'm going to go and change that first line to none. Click OK. Click OK. I now see that I have a new style, and I can click on this first paragraph and click on normal, no indent, and that goes away. Next, I'm going to delete that. So this is a subhead. I'm going to go to heading 1. I'm going to go to heading 2 for whatever reason. I'm also going to look at something. What I haven't been able to figure out is why I'm getting this bullet over here. So modify style. I'm going to double check under font. I don't see any reason why that would be there. Underline style, nothing there. Okay. Paragraph. Huh. Okay, none. So before there's 12 points of space, after there's 3 points of space, line space is single. Line and page breaks. Okay. Cancel. Numbering, none. Numbered, none. Outline numbered, none. List styles, no list. Click OK. I think it's still a mystery, but I will click OK. So that's my heading 2. We also have something that I want to use as a caption. And I don't have anything called caption in here, so I'm going to call it a new style. It's going to be based on the paragraph. I'm going to call it caption. And it's going to be, actually, I want to be style based on normal no indent. And I want it to be italic. And I click OK. Reserved for built-in style. Interesting. So this is the quick style list. So I'm going to call it caption 1. Click OK. I now have caption 1 and I can click there and that goes like that. This caption, this is right after a subhead. So again, I would go to normal no indent, scroll down, delete, subhead, So heading 2. Normal, no indent. Heading 2. Normal, no indent. Heading 2. Normal, no indent. It's also a good idea to get rid of extra paragraphs. Heading 2, normal, no indent. Delete. Heading 2, normal, no indent. Heading 2, normal, no indent. Heading 2. I don't think I need that. Tetlin's Tower. It's under heading 3. Normal, no indent. Heading 2. Normal, no indent. Okay, and that would be that. I would go up. And I was going to double check. I've got some extra paragraph returns in there that I don't need. I don't need that one. That's all cleaned up. It's also a good idea to go to Command H. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Let's see if I can get it back up here. Okay. I also want to go to Edit, Find, Replace, Command Shift H, and I want to find double spaces and replace with single space, and I hit Replace All, and there were none. So that's good. That cleans things up a little bit. I could also search for tabs and hit Delete and Replace All. And there were no tabs in my text, and that's also good. And of course, it's also useful to spell check everything, and I think this is all pretty good. There's an organized that has a British spelling. British spelling. Okay. And I saved that. And so that would be how to format a document in Microsoft Word. And one can even make adjustments, further adjustments. So this is the subtitle. Modify style. I can go to, again, paragraph, indent some spacing. So space after could in fact be like 20 pixels for that. Click OK, click OK, and then I have more space in there. And so that's a basic idea of how to deal with the styles. And there are probably other ways to see all of the styles list. Styles in use. If I went to styles in use, that's what's being used currently at the bottom here. And I can go all styles, and then it would show me everything, including tables of contents. I could probably find the caption style, though I don't know where they hide it. But there's clearly a lot of other styles that are available as well. Okay. Styles in use cleans things up pretty clearly. And one, I think, can also move these. Can one move these? And see. That was selected. Go back to, oh, and then you do that, styles in use. Now it's kind of, let's go back to recommended. And then when I make a mistake, they don't disappear completely. Okay, done.